Attention passionate Philadelphia, EAGLES. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Philadelphia Eagles' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Philadelphia Eagles fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with YOUR, FRINDS and Philadelphia, EAGLES. Let's get to the news now. Imagine the NFL landscape just a few weeks from now. The offseason has been full of surprises, and the latest news is shaking the very foundation of the NFC East. Rumors and reports are swirling around one of the most electrifying defensive players in the league, Micah Parsons. Yes, Parsons, a name that has become synonymous with relentless pass rushing, versatility, and game-changing plays, might be on the move and the destination. Well, the buzz is pointing towards an unexpected yet logical option for a team that's always looking to strengthen its roster, the Philadelphia Eagles. Let's unpack what's happening here. Micah Parsons, as many of you know, has been a cornerstone of the Dallas Cowboys' defense since he was drafted. At just 26 years old, he's already established himself as one of the premier pass rushers in the league, earning 3 All-Pro honors and 4 Pro Bowl selections in his relatively short career. His stats speak volumes. Over 4 seasons, he's amassed 5 sacks, with 4 straight seasons of at least 10 sacks. That's the kind of production that can transform a defense and set the tone for an entire team. His athleticism, combined with his versatility, allows him to line up anywhere on the defensive front, wreaking havoc on offensive lines and constantly forcing quarterbacks into tough throws or hurried decisions. Now, the situation with the Dallas Cowboys isn't looking great. The contract negotiations have been anything but smooth, and it's gotten worse in recent weeks. Jerry Jones, the Cowboys' owner, has been dragging his feet on extending Parsons, and his recent comments have only added fuel to the fire. When asked about Parsons' contract situation during the team's annual State of the Union press conference, Jones made some pretty controversial statements. He said, "Just because we sign him doesn't mean we're gonna have him," implying that even if they do agree on a contract, Parsons might not stay long. That's a pretty bold statement, especially considering Parsons' importance to the team. But what's really sparked controversy was Jones' remark about Parsons' injury history. He said he was hurt 6 games last year, which is factually incorrect, as Parsons only missed 4 games. Such comments, along with others that seem dismissive, have led to some frustration on Parsons' part. Parsons, known for his professionalism, responded by retweeting a post from J.J. Watt, hinting at his mounting frustration with the situation. The fact that Parsons took the step to publicly support Watt's post shows that he's not happy with how things are progressing. This ongoing saga has left many wondering if the Cowboys might be forced to consider trading Parsons rather than risking losing him for nothing in free agency. And if that's the case, one team that could benefit immensely from such a move is the Philadelphia Eagles. You see, the Eagles have always been proactive in the offseason, looking to bolster their roster with game-changing talent. Even if it means making a deal with a division rival, they're not afraid to do what it takes to come out on top. So, what makes Parsons such an enticing target for the Eagles? First, his age, just 26, means he's entering his prime, and he still has many years left to dominate. Plus, his accolades, being a 3-time All-Pro and a 4-time Pro Bowler, prove he's a proven difference-maker. The Eagles, with their aggressive defensive scheme, could really elevate his game even further. Think about it. A front featuring Parsons alongside Nolan Smith, Jalix Hunt, and Azeez Ojulari. That's a young, explosive, and versatile pass rush unit that could be one of the best in the league. Philadelphia's defensive line has taken a bit of a hit this offseason, especially with some key players leaving or aging. But with Parsons joining the fold, it would be a major boost. The Eagles' coaching staff has shown time and again that they can maximize talent on the defensive front. Their scheme relies on speed, agility, and relentless pressure, traits that Parsons embodies perfectly. His ability to rush the passer, stop the run, and drop into coverage makes him a perfect fit. Plus, with the Eagles' rotation strategy, they could keep Parsons fresh and maximize his impact game after game. Now, of course, acquiring Parsons wouldn't come cheap. The Cowboys would likely demand a hefty package in return, perhaps draft picks or young players, that could help them rebuild or retool for the future. But considering Parsons' current contract situation and the potential for a trade, this could be a win-win. For the Cowboys, they get immediate value and perhaps a chance to reset their roster. For the Eagles, they get a superstar who can instantly elevate their defense and help push them closer to another Super Bowl appearance. And let's not forget the bigger picture here. The NFC East is highly competitive right now, with teams like the New York Giants, Washington Commanders, and the Dallas Cowboys all vying for dominance. The Eagles, coming off a Super Bowl appearance and a deep playoff run, are looking to repeat or even improve on their success. Adding a player of Parsons' caliber would send a clear message that they're not just content with contending, they're setting the stage for sustained dominance. The Eagles' front office has shown a willingness to make bold moves in the past, and this potential trade fits right into that mindset. It's about building a team that can not only compete but dominate for years to come. Think about the impact on the defense, an already talented group that could take a massive leap forward with Parsons anchoring the pass rush. Opposing quarterbacks would have to deal with the relentless pressure, and the secondary would benefit from more sacks and turnovers. It's a cycle that could lead to even more wins and a strong shot at defending their title. But let's be real, nothing is guaranteed in the NFL. The Cowboys might stand firm, especially if they believe they can get a good return and keep Parsons happy. Still, given the current tensions and the public comments made by Jerry Jones, it's clear that the possibility of a trade is more than just a rumor at this point. And the Eagles, always hungry for that extra edge, could very well be in the right place at the right time to make it happen. Now, beyond just Parsons, there's also the question of how this move would reshape the division. The Cowboys would lose a cornerstone defender, and that could open the door for the Eagles or others to capitalize. The NFC East has always been characterized by tough defenses and gritty play, and adding Parsons to the Eagles' lineup could tilt the scales even further in Philadelphia's favor. It's a fascinating scenario that has many layers, and it's a storyline that will surely dominate off-season discussions. In terms of the Eagles' current roster, they've got a lot of young talent, but adding someone like Parsons could be the final piece to their defensive puzzle. Nolan Smith, Jalix Hunt, and Azeez Ojulari are all promising players, but Parsons brings that extra superstar factor. His presence alone would elevate everyone around him and create mismatches for opposing offenses. The Eagles' defensive coordinator, Jonathan Gannon, would have a field day designing schemes that utilize Parsons' unique skill set. It's not just about adding another player. It's about transforming the entire defense into a nightmare for quarterbacks and a fortress for their own offense to capitalize on turnovers. And let's not forget the emotional and leadership impact. Parsons is known for his fiery, competitive nature. His passion for the game and his desire to excel would resonate throughout the locker room. For a team that's already hungry for another Super Bowl, bringing in a player with that kind of mindset could be a catalyst for even greater team chemistry and motivation. So, as we sit here analyzing what could be one of the biggest moves of the offseason, it's clear that the Eagles are in a prime position to make a splash. The potential trade for Micah Parsons isn't just about adding a star, it's about setting a new tone for their franchise and making a statement that they're still the team to beat in the NFC. The division rivalries are heating up, and this move could be the spark that changes everything. Remember, the NFL offseason is full of surprises, and the trade deadline is where deals that seem impossible often become reality. The Eagles have the cap space, the young talent, and the motivation to pull this off if the opportunity presents itself. And given the current tensions between Parsons and the Cowboys, the stars might just be aligning for this epic showdown. So Eagles fans, keep your eyes glued to the news in the coming weeks. This story is far from over, and it might just end with your team landing one of the most feared defenders in the league. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Philadelphia Eagles news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now, let us continue with the big reveal. In conclusion, the potential trade of Micah Parsons to the Philadelphia Eagles could be one of the defining moments of this NFL offseason. It's a move that would send shockwaves through the league, reshape the NFC East, and give the Eagles an even stronger chance at reclaiming the Super Bowl. The drama, the negotiations, the strategic considerations, it's all unfolding right before our eyes. And for us, fans of the Eagles, it's a thrilling time to be alive, dreaming about what could be one of the most exciting seasons in recent memory. The Eagles are already a powerhouse, but with Parsons, they could become an unstoppable force. So stay tuned, because this story is just getting started, and I promise you the best is yet to come. And now, Philadelphia Eagles fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Philadelphia Eagles. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Philadelphia Eagles news. Keep the passion alive, and let's keep dreaming of that next Super Bowl victory. Thanks for watching, and as always, fly Eagles fly.